Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Oh my goodness, guys. It is already not the first, but the 2nd of September 2022. Good morning. All right, let's start today off with a blessing, shall we? Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us the collective a blessing for this Friday, the 2nd of September. There it is. Oh, guys, look at this. We get the blessing of positive thought. Each time you notice a negative thought cross your mind, stop and consciously replace it with a positive one. Practice this until the pattern is broken. You will set yourself free. This is a blessing you give to yourself. It will lead you to a feeling of deep peace and contentment. Namaste. Let me read this one more time, guys, because I have been struggling with this one today. Oh my goodness, the blessing of positive thought. Each time you notice a negative thought cross your mind, stop and consciously replace it with a positive one. Practice this until the pattern is broken. You will set yourself free. This is a blessing you give to yourself. It will lead you to a feeling of deep peace and contentment. Namaste. Good morning, everybody. All right. I've got some excellent questions today, guys. And remember, today at 3 p.m. PDT or Las Vegas time, that'll be around 6 o'clock for everybody on the East Coast. I'm going to be collaborating with the Soul Sisters. So in about 3 hours from now, I'll be collaborating with the Soul Sisters. So everybody, please plan to attend. Come with your questions. Come with what you would like to ask them or me. All right, let me say hello to some people. Hello, Genealogy Junkie. Hello, Sonia Diana. Hello, Jayon. Hello, everyone. I am so happy you're here. All right, first question, Genealogy Junkie, this is yours. All right, Genealogy Junkie would like to know the female Chinese spy that was caught at Mar-a-Lago. You know, we know she was caught, so she didn't get into the pool area where she was trying to get. But I would like to know what what they found out about her. I'd actually like to know, yeah, what was found out about the Chinese spy? What was her agenda? There we go. What was the agenda of the Chinese spy that was caught at Mar-a-Lago? What was her agenda? The Chinese woman that tried to commit espionage at Mar-a-Lago. What did they find on what was her motive? Tell us anything you can. Oh, cards are upside down, guys. Here we go. Guys, one of the things that we're going to find out, and this is going to be disturbing on a whole lot of levels, guys, is how much corruption was going on the whole 4 years of Donnie's presidency. The Chinese spy getting caught is an anomaly. There were spies from everywhere, with free reign of Mar-a-Lago. And not only of Mar-a-Lago, guys, they're also at Bedminster. They are around him. Donnie still has documents. Donnie is still trying to shop around what he's got. Understand, all of these people knew that Donnie was corruptible. They all knew that all they had to do was find whatever it was that he needed to be fluffed and fluff it, and they will get exactly what they want. Where we are in America right now, and I have to say this before I continue this throw, where we are and what we are about to experience, we are going to see treason from the top, and I'm gonna have to take it all the way back to Ronald Reagan with his trickle down economics, because this is literally rich folks pissing on our heads and telling us it's raining. These people have been getting away with crimes, unfettered, unchecked. That ends. However, what is going on right now, we are still seeing what happens when people are treated differently under the law. And that's what we're seeing. And guys, as much as I want Merrick to succeed and I am rooting for him, we all need to send him some backbone energy, because this is what it's going to take, guys. Everybody is waiting for somebody else to pull the trigger. Washington is waiting for Georgia. Georgia is waiting for Washington. We should not be waiting for either of them. This man committed crimes in broad daylight. He committed crimes of stealing documents, the same exact thing that he rode Hillary about. You know, this is the exact same thing, the exact same thing. Donnie Boy put on a whole show about how bad and corrupt Hillary Clinton was, saying that she stole state's evidence. She sat for 11 hours. She sat. She was questioned. Oh, Donnie Boy is too much of a coward for that. He won't sit for anything. But he is pointing the finger at her. She was cleared. He was caught with the evidence. And now he's calling for a civil war. He's calling for his base to rise up. Guys, Donnie is a plant. He is a Russian asset. Always was, always has been. This is the first thing that we all have to understand before I say one more word. He was installed as the president of the United States. This was the biggest spy operation ever enacted. Vladimir Putin was successful in stealing the United States White House. And we have to say it that way. Donald is not a patriot. The people who follow him are not patriots. We have to call them what they are. Every one of them is a treasonous rat. Every single one of them is anti-American. Every single one of them work for the Kremlin. And I don't have to say their names. Every single one of them voted against President Biden being the president on January 6th. Every one of them wanted a redo of a lawful and legal election. Every one of them proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that they are against the Americas and the Constitution of the U.S., the United States of America. All right, now let me get to this reading. This is about the Chinese spy, and basically this is about all these people who have been at Mar-a-Lago, been at Bedminster. This is what these people are after. Guys, all of these people that are spying around these golf courses, these are not secured buildings. These are not, guys, these are places that the highest security is a swipe key, a hotel swipe key that anybody with a smartphone can override. Anybody, a 4-year-old with a smartphone can override a hotel card key. Understand, everything at Mar-a-Lago was open. Everything. Donnie was openly selling secrets, openly giving away secrets, openly flaunting that he knew, I know something you don't know. This is how juvenile and inane this man has been. Now, the Chinese spy, what in Mar-a-Lago? Guys, they were trying to gain, finesse, find a way in. And most of them just had to ask him. Nobody really had to steal anything from him. All they had to do was lay down some cash, lay down a couple promises, put his name on something. Remember, the person that we are dealing with is all ego. Everything about him is tied up in his name. His very being is all in his name. Without that, he is nothing, nobody. That name is the only thing that sustains him. She got caught. She got caught. We can't say whether or not she got what she was after. She had a bag full of spy equipment, as well as a whole bunch of other spies that were in Mar-a-Lago. Guys, what I am being led to say is that our American secrets were divulged. The things that the FBI and the CIA have recovered, that's just evidence at this point of the crimes committed. Most, if not all of that information has been disseminated, sold, given away. He took what was valuable to him. He didn't just willy-nilly take stuff that didn't matter. He took things that were of value to him, that could make him money, that could make him friends. Okay. Sonia Diana says, never forget what they did to Hillary. Exactly. Everybody has to remember that. Hello, Spirits Beyond the Stars. Hello, Liz L. Thank you so much for being here and moderating. Hello, Paisley. Hello, ES. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad you are all here. Let me see if there's any questions here. There were several news stations that did not show Biden's speech. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, and I didn't even write that down. We need to talk about this. Biden's speech, that was the ultimate smackdown. If you do not believe that there is a green light to arrest Donnie, that was it. That was the green light. That was President Biden saying, okay, go get him. And he did not pull any punches. That's what I loved about that speech. And I did what I watched it. I didn't watch it in real time. I watched it afterwards. But oh my gosh, guys, this is the change. This is the crossroads that we have been expecting to come, but didn't know how we were going to get here. Our president just said it is A-okay for y'all to go ahead and arrest old Donnie boy. That's what that whole speech was about. It was about preparing America, saying that, hey, if you guys are going to jump up and be crazy because we're going to hold this person accountable, prepare yourself to meet the consequences of such actions. But yes, guys, what President Biden did publicly was just let everybody know that it's open season on Donnie. It's open season. Expect for him to be arrested soon. Expect it to be very soon. Okay. And I keep trying to get through this with these spies. But guys, the whole thing is Donnie was giving away. He was working with several countries. This was all about what he could get. The spies that got caught, we just got lucky and caught them. We did not catch hundreds of others who walked away with state secrets, who reported to their world leaders with damaging information against the United States. That's what Donnie did. Donnie put us all in a whole lot of danger. And when this comes to court, when this comes to trial, and we actually see, because guys, a whole lot of people have to be removed from areas. Agents have to be relocated. Names have to be changed. Personal assets, which are human spies in other countries, have to be relocated because there is no telling who has been outed, who is in danger, and now who may have been flipped, who is now spying against the United States because they have been found out as being spies, and the countries that they are in have now put a strong arm on them. There was a lot of damage done. A lot. All right, my next question, and this was part of Genealogies, I believe, has 45 already sold state secrets? Yes. Yes, and I think I answered that on Wednesday as well. Yes. Yes, he did. From as soon as he started receiving classified documents, and he understood because Vlad told him what to look for. Vlad told him exactly what he wanted. And then MBS and everybody else got involved. When he understood that, hey, this isn't just, doesn't just, make it where I have to do what Vlad tells me to do. But no, I can actually make money by telling other people this. That's why Jared is such good friends with MBS, because he was literally the one that was hand carrying the messages to him. He is the reason that Jamal Khashoggi was dismembered. Those were state secrets. All right. Hello, Timothy Southwick. Hello, hello. All right. Beautiful girl has a question. Will Biden authorize legal force? Dang, I should have really checked these because I wrote them a day ago, and I do this live so I don't practice nothing. Will Biden authorize legal force if MAGA turns violent again? Yes, yes, yes. He did it on television last night. He told the entire world, Donnie is not above the law. Don't expect no pardon here. And if y'all want to get froggy, jump. Because he ain't going to play no games. Yes, Biden will authorize lethal force if they uprise against the United States. Yes, yes. Now, the next question, is Biden in danger from the maggots? Is he in danger? Guys, we all are at this point, and it's just because of the emotion that is about to just be skyrocketing. When Donnie is arrested, when Donnie is perp walked, and God, I hope it's in broad daylight, and I hope there's a crowd. And I have to say that just so we can all just go, if nothing else, that moment, that visual will be so satisfying. But guys, we can't live for that. We can't live for that. It would just be a very satisfying moment. So what was I saying? Is Biden in danger of the maggots? Do we have to worry about a potential assassination threat on President Biden? Do we have to worry about the maggots attempting to assassinate President Biden? Oh my goodness, that first card, guys. And look at what it is. Yes, we do have to worry about this at this point. And look at what's below. We get the strength card, guys. And when we're dealing with the maggots, when we're dealing with Donnie, this card is abuse of power, and that is what Donnie is going to do. Again, I feel he's probably already done it, calling for a civil war. But yeah, Biden is, we get several yeses, and it is about him, the leader holding the world of his hand. Yes, he is in danger from the maggots. And I have to say this the way it is because we just have to deal in reality. If something happens to President Biden, then the maggots will be responsible for making the first Black woman president. If something happens to President Biden by the maggots, if he is assassinated or is not able to finish his term, then the maggots have just put our first Black female president in office. So we'll just leave that as that. But the answer is yes. Yes. Biden is in danger from the maggots because this is, again, emotion. They want him to leave. And there was another question that I saw about the Republicans wanting to impeach Biden if they get the House back. They're saying, we're going to impeach him. We're going to impeach him. We're going to impeach him. Why? And can they? Guys, they have no reason to impeach him. He hasn't broken any laws. He hasn't broken any laws. He hasn't gone against the Constitution. The only reason that the Republicans are screaming they are going to impeach Biden is because Biden is holding them accountable. Biden is making their world very uncomfortable. And that is literally their 5-year-old response. As soon as we get back in power, we're going to get you. That is exactly what they are doing, because they are afraid, because they know. Again, I'm going to say it. The house of cards is falling, and they know it. And there's nothing they can do about it. And the GOP is going to do the exact same thing that Vlad is doing in the Ukraine. They are going to break and tear things up, just try to destroy as much as possible until they have no power anymore. This is the dying of the GOP, and we're seeing it in real time. Again, disassociate yourselves. I know, even me, I have to remind myself that we cannot get overly excited about it. Just what I said about seeing Donnie in handcuffs. Even that, we have got to make sure that we are not putting so much energy into wanting something to happen to somebody, that we lose focus of where we are supposed to be. It will be very satisfying to see. But if it happens in the middle of the night, just knowing that it happened should be enough for all of us. And that's what I'm saying. So you guys, forgive me. We have to disassociate ourselves from this. And I know, because it is going to be such, like I said, it's going to be a show. It is going to be a show. But we have got to disassociate our feelings from it. Let it play out, but let's not lend anything to it. Okay? Woo! Got to keep ourselves in check. We got to keep ourselves higher vibrating. Resist the urge to fall into the low vibrating. It's easy, it's comfortable, it's yummy. But it is that so because it keeps you trapped there. And it lets the darkness live longer. Watch it from the box seats. Hi, Sharon. Hello, hello. Hi, Mojo. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, Spirit says, I have a feeling that Russia and China has spies in Trump's camp. Can you see if you're picking up from... Yes. Oh, gosh, yes. He has people around him that he knows works. When he was in office, definitely Elaine Chao. Chinese spy, for entertainment purposes only. Okay, guys? Yes, he has had people from Russia. He has people from China. He has people around him that work. Again, who put him in office? Who picked his running mate? Vlad did. Who does Vlad work for? Xi Jinping. Because he's the one that had the most power. But see, everything, guys, and I have to... Sidebar. Okay. China. Failing. Money problems. Flooding. Drought. Same thing that's happening here in America on a grand, huge scale. Everything is changing, guys. Everything. India, another mega populated place. Flooding. Drought. Food shortages. How much of our delicacies that we just love, especially mine. I love tea. I love tea. Comes from India. We have a drought. Tea may be something that is more expensive than gold in a year or so. Guys, the entire world is in change. We are in flux. Everything is tossed up in the air. All these powerful men, every single one of them, all of their nations are having problems. Problems that could eliminate humans, okay? Problems that could cause massive death in all of their provinces, including our own. America's in, if it ain't flooding, it's dry as a bone. And now we are in the heat wave of our lives. We are in the heat wave of our lives. They are literally talking about changing the Bible Belt to the heat belt, because the temperatures are slated to be for the normal coming summertime temperatures in the Bible Belt over 100, 115. The whole world is in flux. We have a mission to do. If you can't see it, please open your eyes. Everything is crumbling so that it can be rebuilt. Everything is falling apart so that we can consciously make something that is sustainable for all of us. The old things have to pass away so that the new things can come forward. But we have a job to do in that. We have work to do. All right. GOPs don't want to be exposed for the true thugs they are. They are definitely thugs. You are right. Timothy Southwick says, y'all be well, okay? Okay. Jesus, okay, he's praying. All right. Y'all have a good day, Timothy. All right. Hello, ES. Hello. Heat wave coming to the Bay Area this Labor Day weekend. Yeah, I got a notice on my phone. I'm in Las Vegas, guys. I'm in Las Vegas. Our normal temperature is between 100 and 115 every day in the summer. That's where it just is. So 115, even 117, we can kind of function. Last night on my phone, I get a message that, and this from Nevada, telling me, raise your temperature to 86 in your house. Turn off all lights that you aren't using. Unplug everything. We're going to have a heat index that is going to tap our power grid. And I was a little confused about that because I looked on my weather app, and the temperature is basically what it is every day of the summer in Las Vegas. And yesterday, a couple of times, the power kind of dimmed out. I had to reset my clock, so I know the power went out at some point yesterday in a city where it's always 115. Understand what's going on, guys. This is a plan. Hello, Jose. Hello, Paisley. Hello. And happy Labor Day weekend, everybody. Please be safe out there. Please. And if you are traveling, if you are crazy enough to get on the freeway this weekend, put 2 gallons of water in your car. Put a tarp in case you get stranded on the highway and you need to cover yourself cool and to provide some shade. Make sure that you have something to eat in your car. This weekend is going to be the most dangerous travel ever. If you must drive, make sure that you have what you need in case you are stranded. Change of clothes, even if that just means something to take off clothes to keep your body cool. This is serious. This is very serious. All the flooding that we had last week, and now we're going to have this intensive, guys, deadly heat wave. This is what they're calling it, a deadly heat wave. If you don't have to go nowhere, stay home. Stay safe. Don't travel unless it is absolutely necessary. And if you must, please prepare ahead of time to have everything you need in your car. At least some food and water, a change of clothing, and something to keep the sun off of you. Okay? All right. Genealogy says, my brother's in Vegas and he has COPD and is on oxygen. Oh my goodness, that is terrible. Again, this is why I tell everybody, please invest in a backup battery. I'm going to show mine again. I've done this, I don't know how many times, guys. This unit, this is the EcoFlow Pro. This is a portable battery backup unit. I can plug my stove. I can plug my refrigerator into this. I can plug my any fan or anything into this. Guys, if you are on oxygen and you have to have a connection, if you are on any type of medical device where it is run through electricity, please invest in some form of backup battery. And guys, Amazon is actually, and I'm not being paid for this, Amazon is making it easy for people to get things. If you don't have all the money, you can buy it on Flex. Get one. Get one. It is imperative, because believe me, the one thing that you don't want is to be completely disconnected from everything, especially if your life depends on it. So if the only thing you can do is keep a fan running and there's no electricity, please invest in some form of uh, auxiliary power. And you see this on the side. This is regular 12-volt um, plugs. You can plug anything into it that has a plug like that with a ground on it too. So if it has a ground on it, you can use it. If it doesn't have a ground on it, you can use it. And then there's other ports that you can plug other things into. Guys, please, everyone, protect yourselves. We are getting to the point where the people without are going to suffer. And it's just going to be that way. And when the power goes out and it's 117 degrees, being able to click on a fan can make all the difference in the world. Being able to plug your refrigerator in so that you can keep at least a cold beverage, keep your food from going bad. Okay? We have to start thinking, because the powers that be are about to exact a whole bunch of petty bullcrap on us. And this is the powers that be. Spirit says, oh, you're welcome, Genealogy. Spirit says, I was reading that the United States can expect a 2-foot rise in the sea level over the next 5 years. It's going to be quicker than the next 5 years, Spirit. That's why I see Mar-a-Lago being overtaken by the sea, because that's about that depth. We're going to lose a lot of coastal areas, guys. Like I said, our entire topography, when this is all over, will change. There will be water where there was no water. There will be deserts where there used to be seas. Everything will change. Our world will look different. We may even look different. But we are in this change. We are in this cycle. And we are waking up to the who we actually are. And everybody is feeling this spark now. Everybody is. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Prepare. Do what you need to do. Work on you. Next question is from Danielle. Ooh. Donnie is holding some kind of information on President Macron. Okay. Especially about Macron's sex life. Again, we're dealing with affluent white men and everything. I don't care who it is. They all are, like I said Wednesday, all seem to be sexual deviants. So what does Donnie have some type of compromise, and we have to call it that, on Macron? Okay, they didn't flip over, guys. It's a whole throw, though. Does Donnie have compromise on Macron? Okay, Spirit Guides, Universe, please speak through me. What is going on with the Donald and Macron? What is it that? Does Donnie have compromise on Macron? Tell me whatever it is you can. Yes, guys. Yes, but it's more about Macron's wife. Donnie's got dirt on Macron's wife that could be extremely, extremely embarrassing for Macron, for his whole nation. And Donnie's not the only person that knows about it, but Donnie is the one that's playing with it, that he might let his loose lips let the information fly. He's strong-arming Macron about something. This has to do with a young person. I feel like, and this could have, oh my goodness, this could be Again, and it is sexual in nature, guys. I hate to tell you this, but we're dealing with world leaders. Macron and his wife may have had a little threesome, a little ménage à trois with a younger, very much younger, and I have to say boy. I mean, he may have been over 18, but this is a youth. Okay. He may have been just 18 or whatever the legal age of consent is over there. But yes, Donnie has information about Macron's wife, a young man, whole lot of hanky panky. Yeah, and look at we get 3 of the 4 pages, guys. We get the page of swords, we get the page of cups, and we get the page of pentacles. They was messing with a youngin. They were messing with a youngin. Sexual dalliances with a youthful individual. I wonder if this could be something that ties the Macrons to Epstein. That could very, very, very well be that what Donnie has on the Macrons has something to do with Epstein, but it definitely has something to do with underage sex or youthful sex. Yeah, somebody been messing around in the playpen, and other people know about it, and that's why Epstein's name came up. So yeah, the Macron's name may be in the little black book of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Good question, Danielle. Good question. Genealogy has another question. Will Vlad attend Gorbachev's funeral, or will he send a body double in? Will Vlad attend Gorbachev's funeral? Guys, I feel like he's going to make a public statement. Gorbachev is not going to be buried in the same way as Stalin and them. He's not going to be buried in the same way. Gorbachev he worked for change in Russia. So he would have been anti-Vlad, okay? Actually, he is anti-Vlad. He will not be buried in the same manner. He will be buried outside of the walls of Russia in a different graveyard. I feel like Vlad may make a passing gesture, but nothing really more than that. He'll do the bare minimum that he has because Gorbachev is a former leader of Russia. But he's not going to give any acolytes. He's not going to prostrate himself for Gorbachev. And in the same light, I have to say this, that Vlad can't stand in Gorbachev's shadow as far as being a decent human being goes. But yeah, Genealogy Junkie, he's going to make a cursory appearance only because it's kind of what a leader of Russia has to do when a former leader passes. Just tradition, but he's not going to do anything more. And he won't make speeches. He won't do anything like that. He'll say something and leave. That's about it. Theodore Lujan. Hello, Theodore. Yes, I know. I am seeing that as well. I am seeing him. And I'm seeing him as he is today, being handcuffed. I see him. He is either in a black or a dark blue suit. So he's in dress clothes. And I see him with his head down. I see his hair is all made. And I see it's not police. I see it's like FBI or CIA agents that have him. He has his hands cuffed behind his back. His head is down. He's wearing a dark blue or a black suit, and he is in handcuffs. And that's the image of him that I have been seeing for about the last 2 weeks. Hello, 01 First. Hello. It says Trumpy Bear now comes with its own box of top secret government documents. Ooh, you should hurry up and make that. You can sell it for Christmas. You could make yourself $1 million on your first week. You sure could, because a whole bunch of people would buy it. Take that idea and run with it. 01 First. Take that idea and run with it. You can make money off of that. You can make a whole lot of money. As funny as it is, people will buy it. Hello, Lily girl. Hello. It's okay. It is all right. You'll have to get in touch with the China suppliers. Yeah, they probably already got the bears made, though. Hello, Mojo. Hello. Okay. My next question is from Denny. What are the Saudis' plans with Live Golf? I already told you guys, Live Golf is going to be a flash in the pan. It is going to be a flash in the pan. However, it is going to be a very destructive flash in the pan. This is what this is doing. It is separating people along the lines of ideology. This is separating athletes along the lines of ideology. Yes, it is. Because the people who are against heinous human violations, where people can't even be people. And these already wealthy men are now literally saying, oh, I don't care if you murder women if their heads are uncovered. Oh, I don't care if you can, stone a 3-year-old child to death in the middle of the street because he stole a crust of bread. Nah, just give me my $2 billion so I can play golf for y'all. So I can buy a little island like Jeffrey Epstein has. Live Golf is doing what it set out to do. It has nothing to do with expanding golf. It has everything to do. This is power and control. This is about infiltrating. This is about showing people exactly who everyone is. Live Golf will disappear because it will not have enough support around the world. It got a foothold in America because Donnie gave it to him. Donnie gave it to him. That's why they're playing at Bedminster, Mar-a-Lago, Doral, etc., etc., etc. They paid to play. Live Golf will harm American sports, but it will put a glowing finger over those Americans who live for nothing but greed, who want nothing but to have more than everybody else. It's not even about the game of golf anymore, guys. It is about how much money you will sell your soul for. And guys, Live Golf is making they're doing pretty good picking off. They're finding people's numbers. But then again, look at the athletes who decided not to go with them. 01 First says, wasn't it the Saudis that did 9/11 and kill American journalists and Trump hosted them? Yes, it was. But guys, we have to go back. I mean, you want to talk about what Donnie did on 9/11 of his last year in office? He was going to host the Taliban at Camp David. But I can't get into that because I want to talk about that on the Soul Sister Show. So y'all make sure that you tune in at 3 o'clock for the Soul Sisters collaboration, because we're going to be talking about that on the collaboration. And exactly, Tiger Woods was not stupid. Tiger Woods, I'm so happy. And I'm not really a Tiger fan, but I'm glad that he did not sell out to the people who tried to kill us. To the people who tried to kill us. Lily Girl says, have I already covered Biden's smoking hot speech last night? Yes, I did, Lily Girl. You have to go back to the beginning. That was the first thing I did. Hi, Corey Ray. Hi. Corey Ray says, golf is like watching the grass grow. You know, I enjoyed playing golf. I really did. When I was in Arizona, that was one of the funnest things that I did. And it was one of the most expensive pastimes that I ever got to enjoy. However, I am glad I had the experience of it. Yeah, and you're right. You know, it is literally just walking across the grass, hitting a little ball and trying to get into a hole. It is very frustrating, but it is kind of fun. But it is also, you know, they call it the game of kings because kings played it, and because it is to separate the royalty from the peasants. You know, that's what it was made up to do. So. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to get all the questions here. Hello, Joanne. Hello. Your husband plays disc golf. Now, see, that takes talent. That takes talent. Golly, just to be able to throw a frisbee to another person where they can catch it is good. But to throw a frisbee across a field and put it into a chain link hole is impressive. Much more impressive than regular golf. Thanks for that, Joanne. Okay, turn the page here. Here we go. I got some more questions here. Oh my goodness. Denny has a question. This is about the oil refinery fire in Indiana. Denny wants to know, was this oil refinery fire in Indiana an accident, or was this a planned thing? And guys, don't think that they don't burn down their own refineries. Don't put it past them. Number one, they have insurance on it. Number two, it's a way to get what? Raise price. Wait, what? Raise gas prices? What? It's a way to raise gas prices. Yes. Okay, so let's ask this, Denny. Was the oil refinery fire in Indiana? Let's ask. Was it an accident? Was it accidental? Yes. It was an accidental fire. They didn't on purpose it this time. Okay, there you go, Denny. That was an accidental fire. That was not the oil company trying to raise the prices again. My next question is from Mickey. Mickey wants to know, this is a good one. Serena and Venus are playing in the U.S. Open. Oh my goodness. I may actually have to watch this weekend. Will Serena win the Grand Slam in the U.S. Open? Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I have just seriously messed up all my cards. Will Serena Williams win the Grand Slam series in the U.S. Open this year? Woo! This would be her swan song, guys. This would be literally the end. This is the end of her career. She's retiring after this. Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. My cards, I don't know what I did, but I've got forward and backwards and forward and backwards. Here we go. I think I got them now. Will Serena Williams. Nope, still got more. Golly. Will Serena Williams win the Grand Slam? And don't y'all go putting no bets on this. Universe don't like that. Will Serena Williams win the Grand Slam in the U.S. Open? I'm just hoping Venus and Serena win their doubles. That is the coolest thing, to go out the same way you came in. Here we go. Here we go. Will Serena win her Grand Slam? Guys, no, she's not. She's not going to win it. It's the end of the road for her. But guys, she will move on gracefully. She will move on gracefully. And she will put on a show. We will remember the gift of her that she gave to tennis. We will remember it. But guys, sorry guys. Nah, she's not going to win the Grand Slam, but she's going to put on a hell of a show. And this will be her swan song, but she will walk away in grace. She will walk away in grace. So this will be the end for her, and they're going to put on a heck of a show. They're going to put on a heck of a show. All right. Thank you for that, Sharon. Okay. Jules C has a question. Jules would like to know, will other countries use the stolen secrets that they got from Donnie against the United States? They already have, Nikki. They already have. We may not know all of it, but certain deals that fell through with certain companies, certain things that were not able to come about. Yeah, there's a lot of things that have happened because other countries have information that they were not supposed to have. So yes, other countries have used stolen secrets against us in their own countries and here. Like I said, human assets, lives were placed in danger. There was people who were compromised. Jamal Khashoggi was murdered because of this. Jamal Khashoggi, a real used to be alive human person, is a victim of Donnie giving away state secrets. Yes, Joanna, people have died. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, everyone, please. If you would like a private reading from me, they're only $25. If you would go to psychictanya9@gmail.com. I'll send you all the information you need to get a private reading. And it doesn't matter if the reading is a half hour, an hour and a half, or 2 hours, it is still only $25. Okay. I also make custom-made sachets for whatever it is you need one for. If you need it for protection, for spell breaking, if you need it for money drawing, if you need one for luck, if you need one to get people to stop gossiping about you, I can make you a custom-made sachet, $10 plus $2 shipping and handling. Again, go to psychictanya9@gmail.com. Okay? All right, guys. Next question is from Dakota. Dakota would like to know, Jared's thyroid cancer has returned. What will be his outcome? This is karma, guys. Dis-ease makes itself known when we are out of balance. And oh my goodness, they are out of balance. So Jared's thyroid cancer has returned. What is the outcome for Jared Kushner? What is the outcome, medical outcome for Jared Kushner? He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. They're going to have to remove, if they haven't already, they're going to have to remove his entire thyroid. He's a little worried about it. He might have to do some radiation, but he'll be fine. It's going to mess with his personality though. If they take his whole thyroid out, if they do a thyroidectomy, it's going to change his demeanor. He'll come out a different person, kind of a mean asshole when he comes out of the surgery. And unfortunately, guys, that's one of the things that the thyroid does. It does play a big part in your mood, and it kind of turns people salty sour. And that's what's going to happen with Jared. He's going to be fine. He may have to have the whole thing removed. He may have to have some not radiation therapy. Yeah, radiation therapy. That's what he's going to have, radiation therapy. But he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. Next question is from Sonia Diana. Tate Reeves, the governor of Mississippi, will he be re-elected? Tate Reeves, the governor of Mississippi. I did not read on this guy, so I don't know anything. This is a yes or no question. Tate Reeves of Mississippi, will you win your re-election? It is a possibility that Tate Reeves will not win his re-election. First card for Tate Reeves, we get the 10 of swords, all 10 swords in his back. That, if that ain't an end, if you can't see that as being an end, it's time for a new prescription. Okay, all right. Tate Reeves is done. Sorry. I don't know if he's a Democrat or a Republican, but Tate Reeves is done in Mississippi. There's going to be a whole lot of stuff brought out against him. He's already worried about this. But yeah, even got the King of Cups inverted on him. Let's see. King of Cups inverted reads dishonest, double-dealing man. Woo! Tarot gave him a smackdown, called him a dishonest, double-dealing man. No, Tate Reeves is done. Tate Reeves is done. Jasmine wants to know my opinion about the booster. Get one, get two, get three. I think I have 4 shots. I don't know how many boosters I've got, but I have not gotten COVID. And I have been in the hospital with pneumonia, guys, since COVID began. They thought I had COVID pneumonia back in 2020 or 2021, but I did not. I just had pneumonia. I had get your boosters, get your vaccines, guys. It can't hurt you. The only thing it can do is help you. Okay. If you are a person who has gotten every other vaccine, get your vaccine. If you know that you don't have any adverse effect reactions to getting vaccinated, get your vaccine. Don't be crazy, because we're going to have a whole bunch more with all the stuff that's coming up. Guys, we've got epidemics that are about to plague our country again. Polio. This is ridiculous. We are literally cursing our babies to grow up crippled. You know why we have the Crippled Children's Fund? Is because of polio. Shriner's Crippled Children came about because of polio. So, guys, we are literally, the adults are doing this. We are setting a future for our children that is wrought with stones and thorns. Why can't we clear a path for them to walk freely and breathe freely in clean air and sunshine? Why do we have to destroy? We only have one place to live. And we have made our own planet inhospitable. We have to change. This is what this is all about. All of these things are about us changing, about us seeing the world as it is, not for what they tell us it is, for what it actually is. I keep asking everybody to open your purview, pan out, because when you're here, you can only see what's in this little tiny hole. And that's what the mainstream media, our government, our entire world wants us to do. They want us to see things this little. They don't want us to see the grand scale of things, because then we would see who the people are that are manipulating us, that are using us, that are keeping us pitted against each other. We are in a war for our very survival. Guys, what is happening, what we are seeing, the dying of the oligarchy, the implosion of capitalism. We have to put people ahead of money. We have to put people ahead of things. We have to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. That's what this is all about. This is about us becoming less selfish, caring about others as much as we care about ourselves, and living in a way that is in harmony with nature. That is what we are being pressed to do. All right, last question is from Danielle. And Dan, this is a serious question. Danielle wants to know, what is the fate of the women in Pakistan? And guys, this is another egregious thing that the United States did to another country. We went over to Pakistan. We forcefully took them over, put troops in, kind of liberated them, kind of made them a little America, to where the women did not have to wear traditional headdresses. They could go to school. They could work. They could achieve, have a life of their own. For over 20 years, whole generations were born into freedom. And then old Donnie, working with the Taliban, did a backdoor deal on the Pakistani government, allowing the Taliban to come back in and take over Pakistan, to re-enslave its people, to take all the freedoms that these people had been granted away from them. This was done because Donnie was working with the freaking Taliban. He was not working with the Pakistani government. He was working with a gang. He screwed Pakistan. And he caused this. And now Joe got blamed for it, for finishing what Donnie had started. Donnie had already slated that those troops would be pulled. There was nothing Joe could do. The deal was done. Donnie did the deal with the Taliban, stabbed the Pakistani government in the back, and then left Joe to have to clean up the garbage and mess and the human carnage that is going on now. Understand, everybody, please don't get it twisted. We have to understand all the things. That's one of the little things, that's one of those little secret things that Donnie did that has broken part of the world. Now, women and girls in Pakistan are literally non-entities. And these people did not grow up. The vast majority of them, the youth, did not grow up in this. So understand how confusing it must be to be a young woman who yesterday you could do anything you wanted, but today you can't leave your house without a male escort. And if you guys can't see that that is the exact same thing that Thomas and the Supreme Court and the freaking Federalist Society has in mind for America, you want to wait. Today you're free to do anything. Tomorrow you might wake up, and if you're a woman, you may not be able to leave your house without a male escort. Understand what they are attempting to do. It's not going to work. But understand, Donnie did that to the Pakistani women. The Taliban is not going to let up. Those women are now hostages. They are the casualties of Donnie's dirty double dealings. Women, little girls, and children in a whole nother country are the ones that have to pay with their very existence for what Donnie did. All right, guys, got to get a little rest for the next show. Let me get over here into the chat for a second. Say hi to a few more people. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Joanne. Joanne says Pakistan flood pictures from above. Oh my goodness. And everywhere, every nation, we are all having issues, guys. This is worldwide. Worldwide. Thank you, Mojo. Thank you. All right. I think I've said hello to everybody. Okay, guys. 3:00, I'll be on with the Soul Sisters. Please come back if you have some questions for them. Bring your questions. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Friday, guys. Namaste. Bye-bye.